Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tim, and it's been a long time, but we're back to chat with you. Hopefully, we keep it interesting. I'm going to introduce my co-host here. I've got Steven
Hey, what's
and
going
Grant.
on? What's going on, guys?
Hey, it's been a long time. You'd think we'd have a lot of stuff to talk about. I always just kind of freeze up. I try to make a few notes. Typically, though, let me get my typically what we'll start off with is a rule. We'll just kind of highlight it, go over it. I thought since we had a lot of new people on, maybe we could talk about briefly how to actually participate in a game. Grant, you'd
Yep.
probably be pretty good at explaining this.
You would think, but I still have a little bit of brain fog.
So, if you come on to the group, you see a game that you want to play. What's the number one thing you want to do? Probably read the rules, right? It's all right there. You have tiny hands, Steven.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm a
Read the rules, kind of
carny.
familiarize yourself with the process. You find a game you want, you look, there'll be numbers, those are spots. If spot 3 is open and you want to take it, take spot 3. You can also say random, or you can say 3 times random, please, or something like that, and they'll just drop you in whatever's available. A lot of times, if it's a really good game and it's really hot and it's closing fast, the game runner, there's just no way possible sometimes for them to keep up with adding the names to reflect in real time. So, safest bet is to put randoms, but people have their methods to their madness, so I don't judge either way. Uh, any anything I'm forgetting there? That's basically it. That's how you take a spot, anyways.
Yeah, don't forget when you're calling a spot on a game, regardless of whether you pick a random or if you want a specific number out of whatever numbers there are. When the game closes, remember there's the 24-hour payment rule, so you want to make sure you get the payment to the game host within 24 hours of the game close so we can expedite the spins and get things going. After 24 hours, if you haven't communicated with the game host some kind of arrangement or anything to that effect, the game host can at that point release your called spots and let somebody else have the opportunity to get them. So remember that piece.
Yeah, yeah, and it's happened to all of us, to where on both sides actually, but
Right.
nobody likes to give away someone else's spot to someone else, especially when that spot ends up winning the game. That
Oh
really
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Mm.
But we all work.
And that's happened.
Yeah, it has a lot of times.
Mhm.
But just be reasonable and stay communicative. Is that a word? Communicative? I don't think it is. Communicate with the game owner if there's
Mhm.
issues. It's a new word now.
There it is. It's an underground word.
Do we got a? Hey Kyle, what's up, Brandon? Um, so in the comments, you'll see a bunch of gibberish. There is the bottom gibberish one posted by us is a link, so that way it'll let us see who is actually making the comments. Otherwise, it's just a blank user. And
Yeah, it'll just say Facebook user, and so we have no idea who you are.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. It's weird seeing it from this side of the game because I used to be the guy watching the stream and I never understood how me to know who the heck I was.
yeah. So
Yeah.
see, we got, and then I can pull you up too, like that. That looks pretty cool.
Mm.
I have to leave that logo up there. Carl is here.
Hey Kyle. Hey Jason.
Look at that handsome fella. That's Jason. Jason actually sent us in a few pics. I wanted to kind of hold off a little bit on it, see if Carl would get in before we started talking about it.
Mm.
But we're not gonna be dissing on anybody's shit. I mean, cracking a friendly joke's one thing, but you know what I mean. I ain't talking down on nobody's collection because everybody's got their own
Oh,
thing going. You know what I mean?
yeah. I
Right.
hear
I mean,
that.
so
Yeah, because what Steven may collect, I may not like, but that's good for him for what
Yeah.
he's got, and he likes it. That's great. That's just
Fortunately,
not my thing.
I got a
for
thing for
us,
porcelain clowns. What do you want me to do?
right? Scary face clowns. So luckily, Jason sent us a few pictures in of his. He's got some legends, and they look pretty rad. How he's got them all set up and displayed. So we'll definitely be doing that.
That's
here
cool. I
shortly.
have contemplated switching the legend scale just because of the room it would afford and the ability to like put more epic dios together, because that's what I want to do. If you can see like right there, my Zeta dio. I try and do that with all my displays. Sorry guys, there you go. So, and I'm looking to just trying to make sure every shelf has a theme, something going on. You probably I'll talk about that stuff later. But yeah, those legend scale, you could do so much with them. It's scary, But the thing that held me back was just the cost, because like some legends that I really want, I can get the MP scale for damn near the same price. So I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's the only reason I held back.
they've definitely gone up in popularity and cost. But they're really fun to transform too. The only ones that's been a nightmare for me was the what's the deformed ones? Like they had a Devastator, but it's like squished down.
The Q ones, I think they're called Q something. I know what you're talking about.
Carl had a couple on his desk, Grant.
Yeah, I ran a game and he won, I think, that game.
Yeah, that was a nightmare to transform. In fact, I left it in Arizona with Chris Pavlis. I was like, "Can you transform this? Because I'm over it," and I just left it. I didn't look back. So I just moved to Iowa. I'm finally here and kind of getting set up and stuff. So I'll be getting in full tilt here soon.
That's a change.
Yeah. Right now it's perfect weather, but it's going to get
What's
cold.
it like seeing green grass? It's pretty intense, huh?
Yeah. It's nice. Instead of the gravel.
We have green grass in Arizona. It's just fake.
Yeah. It's plastic. So speaking of traveling, Grant just got back from a wonderful trip. He went to, where was it? Ireland?
Well, I went first we started out in London and then to Oxford and York in England. And then we went to Edinburgh, Scotland.
And you were out there for like a couple of weeks.
2 weeks.
I wanted to go to that Harry Potter village thing you went to. That looked wild.
Yeah, that was the Warner Brothers studio tour of the Harry Potter stuff. That was awesome.
Do they take actual items from the movies, like used props, and have them out there?
Oh yeah, yep.
That would be
and
awesome.
like costumes, and they had all the behind the scenes stuff for like how they made like different creatures and how they used special effects with the different items to make the characters come to life. It was really cool.
Yeah, it looked like they put a lot into it. Jason says he takes criticism well, so no worries. Well,
hey Kyle.
I wanted to talk about. I mean, you might have noticed some different things, like the name of the group changed, and got a new banner done by the artist Tim Shin. He did IDW Comics. He does, I think, G.I. Joe and some other ones too. But I got hooked up with. He did our last banner too. Super nice guy. I like to just kind of give him a general idea of what I'm looking for and let him take. So I mean, all this is his idea, but he wants to come on too. This was kind of it's been so long since I've done this that I want to get back into it before I bring him on and just stumble all over him and stuff, So I'm hoping next time or the time after, I would like to have this every week, at least an hour show where we could get people on, chat, and just hang out. So it may not be me, it may be Steven, it may be just Grant, it could be all of us and then some, who knows, but a little consistency would be fun and beneficial for the group. So I did we rebrand. Steven, do you know? Did I tell you?
If I read it correctly, it's just because you felt that the game group kind of limited what the scope of what you were trying to do here was, and you wanted to be more accepting and more open to other people coming in, because people see game group and they automatically assume it's a one trick pony, and they'll avoid it for that reason. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons. Another one, when I would do conventions, because I do a lot of toy shows and conventions, they'd say, "What's the name of your booth?" Transformers Game Group. They'd put me in the video game section, and I'm like, "No, I'm selling collectibles and toys and action figures." So I missed a lot of sales that way because everyone knows where the vendor hall is versus the gaming hall. I don't want to sit next to a bunch of people playing Nintendo all day long and crane machines to win anime figures and stuff. So that's another reason for the name change. And Grant, you can testify to this when we're doing shows and people are like, "What's Transformers Game Group?" It's kind of difficult to explain in a way, or long-winded, anyways.
Yeah, it's a little long-winded, and usually they're like, "Oh, I would have never thought that's what it would be by the name of the group."
mm.
But I thought he did a really good job with this one. Um,
Oh, he killed it. This is the logo. Everything is just awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I got a suggestion from a friend who's also a member to have one of the cassettes kind of rumble or something, holding a bunch of spray can. Remember that episode where he's carrying a bunch of Energon or something? I think kind of like this.
Yeah, the Energon tubes or something like that.
Yeah. But I think Tim had already wrapped it up by then. I don't know. Maybe I can have him at it later.
Maybe.
And so it's hard. It's harder than I thought to find an artist that does digital and pencil work, I guess is what it's called. Most of them just do the pencil work and then you buy a copy of the hard copy. But he does both, so win for us. And I did have some things made up with the new brand. I'm going to actually be giving away later. There's the paper still in it because it's brand new, but it's a tumbler, the logo on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Kind of cool. And then our just the solid logo. I only have extra large and large. I have a handful of t-shirts, but I wanted to give one of those away tonight too. I don't know if you can see it. Still in the plastic.
And if you can't fit it, it's a good motivational goal shirts. All right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, if it's too baggy, eat some more. If it's too tight, go for a jog.
There you go.
Right. I never get it right.
I got a little ways to go for that one. I've gone from a 5X LT, and now I'm into 2Xs now. So
that's a pretty big difference, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grant's like, it's like someone cut him in half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to gone on that trip to Europe before losing all that weight. So I think I walked in the 2 weeks we were there. My watch said I walked a total of like 57 miles.
57?
Yeah.
Hope you were wearing good shoes, man.
Oh yeah, I had my Skechers Max Cushioning.
Those are good shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd be excited to wear Skechers in my life, but here I am.
So it's how you know you got old.
So I'm going to repost the link, but you see whoever wrote this, we have no idea who you are. So if you
Thank you.
if you click this link that I just put in the comments, it'll let you come on and it'll show us who you are. We get to see that beautiful face.
Yeah, it's basically connecting StreamYard to your Facebook account so that if you're
It'll
whichever
share your
medium you're
name.
watching on, it'll show who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to explain it. Thank you. What else we got, guys? That's pretty much why we rebranded. It was time for a new banner, anyways. I love the old Bob Barker Optimus Prime with the wheel. I like that one still too, but it's got the old name on it, so I'm gonna have to. I mean, he does
Retire.
it digitally, so he could probably manipulate it, right? I'm assuming, and just put our new
Maybe.
stuff on it. Yeah, I don't want to just get rid of it.
It'd be nice to be able to reuse it with the new name.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I figure I didn't even think of a way to do the giveaway, guys, to be honest with you. I was thinking maybe like a question or something, but I didn't think of a question. So
You didn't think
New
of the
new
trivia
balance,
question?
Dad.
during this show, if Grant, you or Steven can think of a quick question or something, whoever answers correctly first can doesn't need to be like penis size guess or nothing like that, you know. Probably Transformer related, but
Right.
just let me know. Give me a side note, and then we'll do it. But
I'll start working on that right now.
you're such a hard worker.
I know. It's all about multitasking.
So it is October officially now. We're on the back quarter of the year. Holidays are among us. Do you guys have anything around this time of year that you're looking forward to releasing? Steven?
You know, it's funny because as we were saying before this came on, it's like we've got all those the pre-orders that are about to drop that we placed like so long ago. I think probably the top one that I'm looking forward to the most, if it's released in December, would be the Studio Cell Cybertron Primus. That sucker is just. I've been looking for and hoping for an upgrade to Cybertron Primus ever since it came out. So, and I know they're probably going to do like repaints and re-releases. So I'm debating: do I get this first release or do I wait until they come out with a toy color version? Because that's going to happen, or something of that nature.
Yeah.
But I got that, and then the I don't know which the 17-inch Metroplex that's going to be released pretty soon. That one is another one because I was one of the guys that had the Generations Metroplex,
Mhm.
and I just I actually won it here in the group a couple of years ago, and it was great. Don't get me wrong, but it was something about it that just kind of lanky, and I didn't enjoy too much. And it was out of scale because Fort Max should be bigger than Metroplex, so that's why I'm kind of happy about this 17-inch one coming in because it'll get the scale a little bit better, and I'll be able to display it a little bit more. And plus, the city mode on that one is a lot better in my opinion. So yeah.
Now, who makes that one?
I can't remember the name of the company. It's some weird long name that starts with an L. I'll look up the pre-order I got on it now.
It's not Lewin.
No, it looks like Lewin's like a super downsized version of it. Somebody in the chat's probably going to freaking post it before I can find it. So
yes, the 4 foot tall Metroplex.
Jason 4 foot. Where would you put that? That's what I'm like. I don't even know where I would put that. Mm-hmm. Then then I'd have to worry about my kid climbing on it.
I'm gonna share this screen real quick and see if we can find him because I'm interested in seeing this guy. So this isn't him, is it?
Is that him? No, that's the big one. That's the ginormous. I think that's a bigger one. Yeah.
I think that's the 4 foot tall Metroplex. And W Resources, I think, is Lewin Resources.
That's what I was thinking too.
That looks different though than the original.
This looks like the one off of the video game.
Yeah, Fall Cybertron.
Yeah.
Because that logo right there on each picture, that is Lewin Resources.
Yeah. Look at that face. Oh, that's dope.
It's Siang Culture. YC001 Vladivostok.
Sounds very
Yeah.
German.
Yeah. Jason said, "I'll put the damn Metroplex for anywhere I want." I got a wife that says I got too much as it is right now, so I wish I had that freedom.
So is this one supposed to be a legend scale then at 17?
Yes, yeah, it's a legend scale Metroplex. It's gonna be about the same size as like the Studio Cell Unicron and Cybertron, but that's why I'm kind of like attracted to it because it's gonna be smaller than Fort Max. And it's going to be you see the city mode. That was the one thing that irritated me the most about Generations Metroplex, that you couldn't fold the legs that way, and it really got on my nerves that it could only be like this or like this, and I'm like, oh, that's dumb, so that's why I like this one. Yeah, it's dope. It's
no, I'm hitting the wrong button, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's okay.
There
I'm glad
we go.
you know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, so it's okay.
I'm just rusty. So I do like the fact that the city skyscraper towers actually light up like real windows.
Yeah.
I think that
Brandon, I don't know. Brandon asked the question. I don't know why. I'm just going off of the scale chart. Because in theory they should probably be the same size, but Fort Max in the Japanese canon is like freaking ginormous. I don't understand. So yeah, and I have a whole Japanese shelf over here that you can't see. That I'm trying to figure out what to do with that.
There's a wait a minute. Let me go back here. What was that? They're also doing a Scorponaut.
Yeah, got that one pre-ordered too. Now, the weird thing about that, though, is that Scorponok is going to be smaller than my Black Zarak, and it should be the other way around. Zarak should be smaller than Scorponok, so I don't know.
Look at this. Excuse me. Look at this here at the bottom. See these blurry pictures, the scale chart? That's from Mike Lorber. He drew those. Didn't he?
Yeah, and are those? I mean, I see those all the time, and I kind of go off of those. But I'm like, how accurate are those? Are those the actual official scale charts, or was that just a fan made one? I never.
Well, we had Mike on here a long time ago. He's up in Canada, I think. I
believe so.
In a minute, but he did a lot of research, formal research and stuff to put it together. And I think by now he's probably got like 4 different kinds of scale charts for different things. So would the smaller Metroplex fit with the Hasbro Trypticon better, you think?
Oh, yeah, Brandon, because Trypticon is about 17 inches for the Titans Return. So that was one thing that annoyed me the most, that Trypticon was so much smaller than the rest of the Titans, but it made sense, for lack of a better term. So yeah, I think that version of Metroplex would definitely scale better with them.
What are your thoughts, guys, on this?
Yeah, I just saw that last week. I posted that in a couple of the groups and in the Transformers chat group. And I don't know what the hell it is, but it's awesome. I don't know where they were doing with it, but it looks so awesome.
It's like Grimlock and Swoop and a rifle. And then what is this little stand thing? It's like it looks like the stand for my Dyson hand vacuum.
Yeah.
You see it right there by the pterodactyl?
Yeah, I see that. Is that supposed to hold the pterodactyl?
I don't know, man. I have no idea. No, I have no idea. It's confusing. That's what it is.
There's that Gundam Grimlock that just was announced yesterday too. It looks like a Gundam version of Grimlock. It's pretty dope.
I used to only get characters that I knew from the cartoon, but I recently got the Mod Fans ruler or roller, and I got both of them, the gray and the red and blue, and I love them.
They're so well done,
great,
and especially for the price that you paid for them. Oh my god, they were just so ridiculously well done.
How's the the roller holding up for the Prime statue that I dropped off at your house?
It's doing great right next to, because then I got the Rodimus statue and the Grimlock statue
So
from the same guy you got yours from.
I'll tell you guys a story. You buy, you're just on your earbuds, right, Grant?
Yeah.
So Grant used to live like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes from me, and I would frequently find myself dropping things off for him that he's bought. So Gary starts looking at me odd every time I show up at the door. I've got this massive box. It's an imaginary art Optimus Prime, and Grant's like, "Oh, I won it for like $5 in a raffle." I'm like, "Oh, now he's gonna suck me into this, huh?" I was like, "Oh, man." Like,
Well, I did recently post in the chat group a meme that said, what was it? Something like, you never ask a woman their age, you never ask a man something, and then you never ask in front of their spouse how much you paid for a figure.
that's right.
Every
I,
raffle's $5 as far as I'm concerned, or less. And I only bought one entry.
I felt like I was in some kind of I don't know, like I needed to
Interrogation?
crawl through the side window to get in and out or something, you know. I'm like,
Right.
Grant, I can just leave this stuff on your porch, you know. I don't even have to be seen.
Just like Amazon.
Right. Yeah, that's what maybe I'll just get an Amazon costume. Hey, what do you guys think of these X Transbot repaints? I think they're kind of cool, man.
Pass.
Those are weird.
It is weird, but it's kind of cool to me.
Definitely a use of the mold.
Yeah. Well,
isn't that like a callback to another? Even though it's not, it's billed as Rodimus. It's supposed to be like a callback to something else, if I'm not mistaken.
that's a pass for Remo too. But there's another one.
Great minds think alike, Remo.
Brandon, no, Scorponok should be in scale at Metroplex, not Fort Max, because Fort Max has always been bigger.
So,
Fort Max is a bigger city, just altogether.
It's a cool sword.
I mean, it's Hot Rod though, as it's Shattered Glass Hot Rod, right? With the body of
Why not?
Inferno?
I guess it's better.
Sorry.
I guess it's better than another Prime repaint. Whatever.
Now,
Sorry,
now
he's not my hot rod.
they're just taking random parts of the different bots, repainting them, and putting them together now. I don't know. Could be a thing. See, look at that.
Mm.
I bet Carl gets this one because it's black and purple.
Of course.
Looks
Give
like
him
they're
crap
trying
for
to-
not being here.
I'm gonna
Like,
just keep
was there a
pasting this
Sorry,
link.
wait.
Yeah, whoever this is, we don't know who you are. So just click on the link I just posted in the chat group, and it'll let you pop
Yeah,
up.
sorry, Facebook user. You missed a giveaway. I'm sorry about that, but hey, if
Yeah.
you want to stick around, no, I'm kidding, joke.
Yeah.
No, the giveaway hasn't started yet.
What else we got here? There's definitely some hot. Like I sold out of these pre-orders already. Of not Zeta
Yeah.
Seed.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, studio cell.
And that's from what I understand, that's based off of the drawing from the Transformers Compendium of Cybertron Primus, where he's those exact colors, but he's not them colors in the comic. I don't know.
Right.
Well, you better believe there'll be 15 repaints of this one too. 'Cause,
Mhm.
Oh, of course.
I mean,
It's called milking the mold.
the double knee joint.
Yep.
Nice. Looks nice.
I think I'm gonna have mine in planet mode with my Unicron attacking it.
Oh yeah, eating him.
It makes sense because Primus only transformed like I think one time in actual Cybertron cartoons. So yeah.
Right.
What else we got here? Anything you guys want me to pull up? Didn't you say you got a notice that this was going to be hitting soon?
Oh no, I think that's Fury, Fast and Fury he was talking about, right? Right, Grant?
No, I think hold on, let me double check my email. I know it's X Transbots, but I'm trying to remember which one it was because I got my 1 day notification email that it's arriving, and then so I'll have it the next day for delivery.
I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, there's not a lot to them. You know, it's
It's this one, the U.S. version of James and Bond, that turned into the
Yeah.
little blue Fiero. So yeah, he should be in stock within a day or two.
let's get down to cargo.
Oh wow.
There it is. These they don't even have an actual photo of the Trent. Come on, guys, do better. Well,
Yeah,
conceptually,
they don't
that's
have
what
them
it
in
should look
bot
like.
mode for Counterpunch. Yeah.
I'm
Um,
debating. I have 3 on pre-order. I'm debating whether I want all 3, modes, including the alt mode, or if I'm gonna raffle one.
do you think Hasbro's
It's
going to
hard
do a
because
new
you could take one.
Unicron?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Brandon. I think that they'd be missing an opportunity not to. Obviously, it's not going to be the HasLab one, but they'll definitely do something because there's been so much draw on Unicron for the last couple of years, and I know that Hasbro's been hearing it. So I definitely see that. I'm definitely seeing something coming from them. It would be crazy if they re-released the HasLab version. Oh, that would be insane.
What are you guys' thoughts on long haul here?
I think we got too many
I'm
Devastators, but that's just me.
Yeah, I'm good with my Toy World.
But in defense for XTB, they've been putting out some really good figures with the Ultra Magnus. That was an excellent figure.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it was.
their not Tesla was really good.
Yeah, I got
Came with
that
a
one.
little
I
extra
like that a
thing.
lot.
Jansen.
Jansen. So you can throw knees. You can do the heroic stance. This is what everybody's commenting on is this big opening right here on his foot. But I mean, he's literally got to turn into 3 different things while keeping kind of a toy look to him,
Right.
because these are definitely the toy look figures. $248.
For the whole set, huh? If that's the case, that's actually not bad considering it's X Transbots.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, if Fans Toys today came out with a Constructicon with a promise of 4 or shadows of the rest of them like they did way back when with their other combiners, would you be in? Or do you think that how they've handled and taken so long on these current sets that you just be kind of checked out?
Personally, not. I mean, I'd probably maybe down the line, but no, I wouldn't jump on it. I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I like Fans Toy stuff. I have Fans Toys figures, obviously, but it's not like I gotta go with that one. Like I got Grump for like freaking $35, and I wasn't even gonna buy him because somebody bought vibrator variator. So I was like, oh yeah, give me your Grump for $35, man. I'll take it, and I'm happy with that one.
I think it's Variator, not Vibrator.
Yeah, exactly. Variation, whatever you want to call it. What does Variator even mean? I don't know. That's one of those big words.
I don't know. I know what vibrator means. Put that on a shirt.
Of course you do.
Other than that, I mean, we've got Scourge from Fans Toys. That's been showing for a little while now. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out. He looks good.
Yeah, the pictures do look good. It does look like an improvement over Andrus, but again, I mean, like I like Andrus. I got a couple of them on my shelf behind me here, so it's like, I don't know. Do I need to play some? And
Yeah, is it going?
Well,
Go ahead, Grant. I'm sorry.
see, that's all right. I definitely can't wait for Inquisitor for Fans Toys. I do have one Andros. I'm not going to get rid of him, but I'm going to have a couple with the Inquisitor coming. But to your question, Tim, I don't know that I would be in on if they wanted to do a Devastator. And I'm a huge Fans Toys.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
But I'm also not a completionist.
Well,
with
I mean,
Fans Toys.
Are you missing?
I have
out?
a lot of them. I don't have all the Dinobots in Fans Toys. I have the Gigapowers.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have one Grimlock from Fans Toys, but I think I got it from you.
I still think all the Giga Powers were better done than the Fans Toys. That's just my opinion.
Oh, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Giga Powers.
let's see. Hey, Grant, you got any games coming up?
I do. I can show you guys what I'm going to be putting up for raffle shortly. I just recently acquired this Lego Optimus Prime.
Holy crap, that's huge. How tall is it?
Well, the box has got to be close to 18 inches. Let's see here.
You know, I thought that was like smaller, and just because Legos are super expensive, that's why it costs so much.
All right, so there's the back.
He transforms?
Yep.
You can have him in either mode.
Holy crap. I might have to play a game. Boom,
And then
look at
I
that.
also
knew
got,
we weren't the only ones.
for those of you that are not in on the Superion for Fans toys, I have a Zeta Superitron.
Ooh.
Yes, and if you want to see how awesome he is, he's right there. He's gorgeous. I love him. They're against Zeta Bruticus.
How tall does he stand?
50 centimeters, so about 20 inches. I actually got to kind of like have him stand with his legs bent in order to get him to fit in the shoulder.
Fit in there?
Yeah.
What in the heck's this? Fans Hobby Shield Team.
Jason, you're gonna love it, man. It's just the thing about Supertron is like the individual bots are awesome too. It's not like Zeta's Bruticus where the individual bots are kind of like, the bots are awesome. You'll be debating, should I leave them in bot mode or combine them?
A long, sincere apology from Mr. Hoover. He's having technical difficulty. All right, well, we know who you are now.
No worries.
You're the only one without a face. Eyes without a face. Oh, cool. Yeah.
So that looks like the Armada team that forms the Energon Saber, I believe.
Oh, there it is. It's a shield.
Or maybe the Skyboom Shield. Sorry.
Right, what those are going to run. Not much. It's only taking $1 deposit, I guess.
Well, it's not Fans Toys, so.
Well, it shows he's doing $30 and $40 deposits on Fans Toys now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand if they're doing it, it's probably because they have to, because Fans Toys is probably wanting more money up front as a deposit on their own, and they probably had enough of the flakes, you know what I mean? That just, they're like, I can lose $1, cancel. You know what I mean? So it happens. People have their reasons, I suppose, but from a business standpoint, I would think on the scale that Shows Z is selling, it probably is a significant punch in the gut. Well, I don't think Carl is going to wake up, guys.
I just got a text from him that he fell asleep, so I told him we're still live if he wants to join.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted him to be here. Have either of you thought of any questions yet?
I put one in the private chat.
And I did too.
Don't post it yet, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't.
We're not ready yet. We're not ready. So let me see. What else we got here? Kind of looking at the new reels and pre-orders here already. Anything specific you guys want to talk about? I was kind of expecting Carl to be here to talk about his Maji cases and what he's gone through with them.
All I can tell you is mine's on pre-order or on order, and it will be arriving in January.
Do you have to? Are those like custom orders where they make them, they build them to the order that you place? Is that why it takes so long to get those?
I believe so.
I think so too.
Because like initially, when I placed the order in July, their website said estimated deliveries for orders placed in July was like October, November, but I just got an email like last month saying that my orders confirmed for delivery in January.
Oh, what did you get though?
I got one wall unit that I'm going to replace where I have on the left side of my office for DTOFs currently. So that's going to take up that entire space.
Oh, nice.
So if anyone's local in Arizona that needs some DTOFs, I'll have some for sale.
Yeah. Are they going to be preloaded?
No, not preloaded.
Yeah, I don't really see a lot of hot stuff. I mean, off topic of Transformers, but still mecha. These Heat Boys Ninja Turtles are really starting to get hot in groups.
Oh, so Splinter transforms too, huh?
No, they have two different versions.
Yeah, okay.
They have like this one's just a mecha, and then they have like, I think, was it Michelangelo or Leonardo? I can't remember. One of them that they've shown so far that actually transforms into a turtle van.
Oh yeah, Leonardo, and he's ginormous. Yeah.
But this specific one, they released Leonardo. I believe Michelangelo's next. But I had those, and everyone's like, I've never even seen those before. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're awesome. But like the swords are actually metal. I think it was, I can't remember. I think it was Mark Malone. And he sent me a picture of his finger. He poked his finger with the sword. It actually caused him to bleed. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, right on. I was like, that's legit. You can use it for self-defense.
Competing with King Toys Predacons.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're really well made. The paint apps are good. The molding's good. The articulation is fantastic. The bases that they come with have magnets in them, so you don't have to have the flight stand, the one that comes up behind them with the little waist claw to do certain poses like side kicks. Mm-hmm. Completely stable. They're so good. I was going to order some more of those Leonardos when Michelangelo comes out. If they do a rerun, I think they're going to do a reissue on them. What else we got, guys?
So I'm going to share my screen to answer one of the questions in the chat. I believe someone asked, it might have been Mr. Hoover, because it just says Facebook user, but it says, can you show what you've ordered? I totally need a shelf system. So present.
Maji cases.
How long has Maji case been around? Because before Carl got his, I'd never even heard of one.
Really? I did a raffle for one on here.
You did?
Yeah, like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. They're like a aluminum railing. They have it's not velvet, but it's like a material kind of like that. Plexiglass. It's not glass, it's plexiglass. Right. They have the little pin lights. This one looks like it's got bar lights now.
Oh, look, it's on sale, guys.
Yeah. It's on sale. Better get it before it goes back up to $1,600.
Well,
So I got this one. So it's let's see here. So it's the depth is 23.6 inches, length is 70.8 inches high, and then 76.7 inches tall. But it's actually going to be taller because they also have accessories. They have like risers that this entire set will sit on that have drawers at the bottom, so it'll raise the displays up off the floor.
It's sharp, that's for sure.
Yeah, and you see these are the LED strip lights that you can get with it. You can also have an option to get just spotlights, or you can order them as an accessory. So I'm going to have both the strip lights and the spotlights.
Have you already started thinking about how you're going to set up in there?
Yeah, I won in one of the raffles here in the game group from Billy Clifton. He's going to do like one section of he did this custom like landing that looks like lava, like
Yeah,
a lava breaking lava. It
saw
looks
that.
really
It
cool.
looked
He's going to
great.
do one for that. He's going to do that for one section for me, and I think that's where I'm going to set up my Gigapower Dinobots.
Greg in the chat, he said he ordered the DF2401. I wonder how
Yeah, I can show that
different
one.
that is. Yeah.
So I believe this is the set that Carl got also, the DF2401.
So far, I believe he's got the left side and the right side done.
Yeah, because he something with the bars in these large middle sections.
Yeah, they
Something
weren't
with the
drilled
screws
properly.
did they weren't yeah, so the screws weren't fitting in it, so they're resending him the correct pieces to fix it.
Those
They
are
do have
so
good customer
freaking
service.
Cool. But remember, guys, it's about what you can do. And if you look at my display, yeah, it's not all fancy, but make sure it's the best that you can make it. Because these sets are like something to aspire to.
Well, since we're on the topic, how about we share with everybody Jason's Legend Scale display he's got?
Oh yes,
it's
yes.
He's got a whole scene playing out here, just a big monster battle. It's Legend Scale, and he can speak to it in the comments as well. I know. While I'm pulling up, I know he's got a. I can't think of what it's called. I'll point to it when we get there. Let me see. Where is this thing? There we go. Make it a little bigger there. So I only got 4 pictures.
Oh, look at that.
But the angles, and I mean, with the lightning effects and the smoke and the blast effects coming off, it really brings it alive. You know what I mean?
That took some time and consideration there. Wow.
He's about to get
I like those blast effects that were coming out of Trypticon. Those looked cool.
These ones here.
Yeah.
Who is this? Prowl taking a dive again?
Well, he's got 2 other twins, so it's all right.
Let's check that out.
Menasor.
Is that a Magic Square Menasor, or is that the oversized one, Jason? Can't tell from the pictures, but they look almost exactly the same. But
I'm not for sure either. I think it's a Magic Square. Yeah, he's confirmed. So did you have this planned out from the get-go and started buying these figures and putting them together piece by piece to develop it, or did you just have all this stuff and you're like, hey, I got an idea? And then also this what would we call that guy? This industrial looking area here,
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
repair bay or base or whatever. Who makes that? That's pretty cool. That goes perfect with these guys. He just plays. Yeah, that's what I really like about Legend Scale is that you don't need a massive amount of space to do something like this, and I've always been the guy that takes a figure out of a box and stands them on a shelf. You know what I mean? Uh, but with Legends, I play with them more. I'm more interactive with them, and even like some of the old G1 figures, they I still mess around with those. Like I've got an Outback and I can't think of his name. Anyways, like flip his head up, flip his legs down, and boom, he's transformed. But yeah, I still mess around with them. They just sold out just about everywhere. Who else makes scenes like that is Joy Toy. I carried some of those. They're pretty good too. They're typically a grittier look to them, like already kind of war ravaged or something. But that one looks great. I want more pictures, Jason. Oh, look at that. So Trailbreaker's shield there, you printed that.
That's
How
cool.
cool is that? As I say, I've never seen that before, so it's pretty unique. Sell that. Go into business. Can you do masterpiece size prints like that too? I bet I know a few people that would like to have that on their Trailbreaker.
Yeah, that setup, that industrial setup, just works out really well, especially for the scale. 'Cause I'm like,
Mhm.
you could do that with a whole bunch of stuff, like I do with my. I take that and put that with my GI Joes as well. It'd be awesome.
Yeah. So something that I have, I've had it for a while. It's by Extreme Sets. They're just really hard to present because they take up a lot of space. Because I did like uh, 6-inch scale, but you'll get like a back alley scene or something. And you could set it up, and they do the DTOF fillers backgrounds. I don't know if you've seen those,
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah. Mhm.
but they make whole scenes as well where you can get a lot of different angles and pictures and stuff, or like the Batman Arkham Asylum look, or Ninja Turtle sewer layer, that kind of thing. But they're cardboard ultimately, so they sit in the bat flat, so no one knows what the heck they are. You know what I mean? I even
Mhm.
had a laptop with a PowerPoint playing on them one time, and it's like, so whatever. I still have them in my garage too.
Do you have any of the Arc Extreme sets?
Arc Extreme.
The ones for the Arc, the interior of the Arc, or the Nemesis, or anything like that? Those are all
Mm,
sold out.
I don't have any of those, but they'll reissue them. They always do.
Yeah, I got the Cantina cardstock right here. See, like this is just um one of the starships or some crap like that I use for some of my Star Wars Black Series figures. So those little backgrounds are just make displaying the figures just a little bit more fun.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got me up there. Let me show you right here. So
Cat Daddy
yeah.
disconnected. Oh yeah, yeah, those are rad. They even have
Okay.
like WWF ones and all kinds of stuff. So Jason sent me some more pictures.
Oh, sweet.
Let me see. Let me get to it, and then we can check that out. Make sure I'm on the right one. No. Ah,
Oh, there he is.
So let's see here. There we go. Oh, so that's the full top down. So this is like a glass display, store display type deal, right? Without the
Oh,
That's
shield.
what it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, it works perfect for this elongated scene.
Mm-hmm. He just
Yeah.
confirmed that in the chat.
We got Omega. Let me put it just on this so people can see a little better.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely got a lot of really cool angles with this.
Mm-hmm.
Like great, like I don't know how to describe it. Is that candy? Is that a jar of candy though? What is that? Is that Energon?
Probably.
Gotta have Cosmos. Oops,
Mm-hmm.
I clicked that on an accident.
Yep, it is Energon. Granted, was that iGear set, was that like the locking panel display that they had of the interior of the Ark? I don't remember or even recalling the iGear set for that.
That's cool. What he did with Jazz's rocket blasting off.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Oh, okay, thanks, Brandon.
He's got him smashing up the ground here.
This is what it's all about. Look at Wheeljack just working away. Like, I'm not going to fight. I'm over here doing the stuff.
I'm gonna do some science stuff or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hound's got Ravage over there. Ironhide's giving directives.
The only thing that's missing is freaking Braun giving Perceptor the business.
Man, I keep clicking off of it. I'm sorry, guys. What about that? Excellent.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
With the box.
Yep.
And going in invisible mode.
Just a few Energon cubes.
Yeah. Not enough to go around. Oh,
Well, there's never enough for Megatron.
Excellent, man. Thanks for sharing that with us for sure.
Yeah, thanks, Jason.
Yeah,
Brandon.
I kind of had the same thought in my head too. It's like every time I flip through them, I kind of pick up on a little detail that you got going on there. It's very cool. All right, well, let's move forward here to the next bit. Who's got the question?
Did you like my question, Steven?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I felt yours is more difficult. Yeah.
All right, so here's the rules then, right? Grant is going to post a question on the banner, right, Grant? Is that how you're going to do it?
I was going to post it in the comments.
Okay. Well, if you put it on the banner, it doesn't get pushed to the top. Well, no, but yeah, put it in the comments, and the first person that gets it correct below that will win, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, Steven, you pick.
Yep.
Am I giving away the tumbler first, or for those of you that didn't see it yet, I had some of these little doubled walled, so you don't have to worry about your. I'm just
No sweating.
I'm just selling it. Yeah, I've got, or they can do their pick because I only have extra large and large in the shirt.
Yeah, let them pick because maybe they want the tumbler instead.
Well, if that's the case, then we need to do 2 giveaways because I want to give away one of each, and whatever the first person picks, once Steven announces the first person that answers correctly, That's the winner. And then that person can acknowledge and say what they want. And then we'll do
I
another
don't.
one for what's left. How about that?
Well, I'll announce who's the winner because I know who the answer to the question.
Okay. Sorry, Steven. It's
I
Grant.
think I know the answer to the question, or I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I know that. Yeah.
All right. So,
and by the
are
way,
you ready?
Well, just one second.
Okay.
If anybody else wants to share their pictures and stuff, I'm gonna put my email right here, and you can shoot me over pics of your collection, display, whatever. Shoot it to me at that email address, and we'd love to share it. And in the future, we want to have people on with us, like you guys, get on and chat with us too, and maybe talk with us about it because wait for typing and stuff kind of blows. But if that's the case, make sure you got an actual webcam, not a cell phone, because we never seem to get really good video feeds from that. And it's like, so that's that. Feel free to spam me on that email because that's what it's for. And let's get it rolling. Wait, Grant, I want to do something cool too. I was supposed to have a game intro, and I got sidetracked. So we'll do this one instead.
Okay.
What'd you think? I couldn't figure out how to get the sound on it. All right, this is our Halloween giveaway. Then, how about that? All right, so Grant,
All right.
take it.
So
over,
what I'll
man.
do is I'm going to post it in the comments, but then I'll be able to show it as on the banner as well.
Okay.
All right. So here's the question. Who was the first Transformer seen in the G1 appearing in the 1984 animated series?
I got the answer. So type it in, guys. First one that answers correctly is going to get to pick.
Okay, Jason got it.
That was an easy one, Grant.
Steven
Yeah,
thought it
Jason,
was
see, I got
hard.
it wrong. I was thinking Bumblebee.
Okay, so Jason got it. Well, he shared his pictures. I guess it's fitting that he's rewarded. Jason, what do you want? A shirt or a tumbler? Put it out there for the atmosphere.
He wants a woohoo.
Hey, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. All right. So Jason's going to pick a shirt. Congratulations, sir. I do have you as a friend, so shoot me a message with your address and stuff, and I'll get it sent out to you. So I still have the tumblers, and I think I still have an extra large and a large. I know I have a large T-shirt for sure, but again, tumbler, T-shirt. Do we have a second question, Grant?
We have Steven's question we could use.
I can't do the typing thing you can do, so if you can do that,
I can do it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right. Second question coming in. I'm not going to do the video clip again.
Okay, thank you.
Get ready, guys. Get ready.
All right.
There we got the sound, though.
Jason already won. So, Jason, don't blurt out the answer.
All right, here's the next question.
Who voiced Galvatron in the 1986 Transformers movie?
I know. All right, William Hoover. Currently,
You got it.
Leonard Nimoy.
Nailed it. Oh, Greg, just Greg and Brandon just missed it. Oh.
Well, our faceless William Hoover won that one.
I love that he
Okay.
even took the time to type out his
He
name.
typed
So
his name out too,
Yeah.
so he wouldn't get it wrong.
like,
That's smart. Okay, so what do you want, Will? I already had it ready to go. A
Oh,
tumbler.
looks like he wants a tumbler.
Good choice. Take one of these to work with me every day. It comes with a straw. And instructions.
On how to use a straw.
Yeah. Greg said he hesitated, spelled Nimoy wrong. We wouldn't have knocked you.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
would have kicked you for misspelling.
yeah, we're not spellentologists or nothing like that. It's okay.
We gotta come up with a better game. You know what I really want to do? I've always wanted to do it was figure out how to make a gigantic, that game Plinko on Price is Right, where they drop the
Mhm.
little hockey pucks and they go tuk, 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 lands it. I've always wanted a massive one of those to figure out how to do a game with it or something. I just don't know where I would put it. And then
Well, I'm sure you got lots of fields that you are around you, cornfields.
yeah, people are driving by down the highway and they see me out there playing giant Plinko. It is strange because you go down the highway and you'll see this massive billboard in the middle of a cornfield and it says Jesus. That's all it says, Jesus. You go another mile down and it's and there's a shop and it's like an adult toy store and it's all by itself. And then you go a little further down and it's like Trump 2020 from the last election. Still. And
That's pretty much Wisconsin too, bud.
We got a lot
That's
of
exactly
things
what it
going
is.
on down here. I guess it's for truck drivers stop there a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
It's truck drivers.
I mean, can't you just order anything you need online nowadays and save yourself the trench coat, dark glasses walking into the adult store?
No, nobody cares about trench coat and dark glasses anymore.
No, that's what
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
Yeah.
outdated. I still walk into them with mine on.
But Tim does drive a truck, though.
I do drive, not a semi, just a truck, pickup truck. Yeah, I think so, Greg. I was part of the Bible Belt.
Yeah, it's actually the I in Bible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do see like a lot of religious billboard type things out here and stuff. Doesn't bother me. I mean, somebody's paying for it. Spread your word, man. I want to get one that's just like Transformers.
That just Transformers, nothing
Just
else.
says the word. They're like, is it mean like electrical Transformers or?
You know how much drama you would cause over that? What does he mean? He supports Transformers now?
Mhm. Yeah.
It'd be so dumb.
No one will ever know. All right. Well, unless you guys got something else you want to talk about, I can call this a done
We
deal.
got the giveaway gun. That's gonna happen. Maybe some suggestions from the guys on the stream. Anything they may want to see in future episodes. Anything you guys want us to cover? We got some plans of things we'd like to make regular segments to these things. But if there's anything specific,
Yeah.
throw it our way.
Well, I will have a photo to share in the chat group in a few weeks. I have my trip planned to LA to get my tattoo finished.
Oh, finally, huh?
Yes.
Nice. Well, yeah. So you guys, if you have any suggestions or like we want to build and develop a show, we want to have more interaction, bring on videos, start pulling some interviews, all kinds of cool stuff. But we can't do it without you guys, and most of you are smarter than me, anyways. So I am smart enough to know where to look for ideas. So if you got them, shoot them over to us. Other than that, I guess let's call it a wrap. I don't have no outro music because again, I could do the little.
There you go, buddy.
All right, guys. Well, everyone have a wonderful night, and we'll talk to you soon. I'm going to play the silent skeleton video again. No,
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great evening.
We'll see you
All
next
right,
time.
have a good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Peace.